King Charles grieves the tragic loss of a beloved royal confidant. The air inside the grand halls of Buckingham Palace was heavy with the weight of profound grief as King Charles III retreated to the solace of his private chambers, his usually composed demeanor shattered by the devastating news that had just reached his ears. But we continue. It was a blow that had struck the very core of the monarch's being, a loss that transcended the formalities of royal protocol and left the new king grappling with a deep, personal anguish. For Charles, the passing of his close friend and trusted confidant was not just a tragedy, but the shattering of a bond forged over decades of unwavering loyalty and shared experiences. The details of the fatal car accident that had claimed the life of this cherished royal insider were still emerging, but the impact was already being felt throughout the palace and the nation. As the world watched with bated breath, the once stoic King Charles crumbled under the weight of his grief, succumbing to a torrent of tears that laid bare the profound humanity that lay beneath the crown. It was a moment of vulnerability that caught the world off guard, a jarring contrast to the composed public persona that had come to define the new monarch. But for those who knew King Charles intimately, this outpouring of emotion was a testament to the depth of his feelings and the significance of the life that had been so abruptly and tragically extinguished. The individual at the center of this heartbreaking saga was a figure who had long operated in the shadows, a loyal confidant whose discretion and unwavering support had been integral to the smooth functioning of the royal household. Their name was not immediately disclosed, as the palace sought to respect the privacy of the grieving family and allow them to process this devastating loss in peace. Yet, as the news spread, the public outpouring of sympathy and condolences underscored the profound impact this individual had made, both within the royal family and the wider community. Social media platforms were flooded with tributes and messages of support, as people from all walks of life expressed their heartfelt sorrow over the tragic turn of events. For King Charles, the loss was particularly acute, as he grappled with the realization that a trusted ally and friend had been snatched away in the blink of an eye. The two had shared a close bond, forged through years of close collaboration and mutual respect, and the king's anguished reaction spoke volumes about the depth of their relationship. As the palace and the nation mourned, questions began to swirl about the future of the monarchy and the impact this tragedy might have on the king's ability to navigate the complex challenges that lay ahead. Would the weight of this loss, coupled with the immense burden of his newfound role, prove too much for the already grieving monarch to bear? The answer, it seemed, would emerge in the days and weeks to come, as King Charles and the rest of the royal family sought to find a path forward amid the sorrow and uncertainty that now cast a pall over the halls of Buckingham Palace. But for now, the focus remained squarely on honoring the memory of a beloved figure and providing the king with the time and space he needed to grieve the loss of a cherished confidant and friend.